Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your June 2025 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. We're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies too, and then look specifically at love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out for you. So what do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. Overarching energy, 7 of Wands. It's fire energy. So generally plays to your strength. Let's see what we have for you. We have, oh yes, the Wheel of Fortune, which I do particularly like for you, Sagittarius, because this is Jupiter, your planet. Good luck, good fortune, divine timing and orchestration. 2 of Pentacles. The Strength card. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Let's look at love, romance, relationship areas first. Message for Sagittarius, thank you. So, the cards that have come out, we have the Knight of Cups, male or female with the Knight of Cups. So we've got 2 knights now. We have the Page of Swords. Let's see what we have for you. Money, career, financial areas for Sagittarius. Thank you. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Star. Angel answer message. What do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Let's just move these over slightly. Message for our lovely Sagittarians. Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. So there is a higher power at work. We have trust. You know, we sometimes have to trust our instincts with this energy, surrendering and trusting that a higher power is at work as well. Sometimes on a practical level, it can be to do with trust issues as well. Let's see what we have as a romance angel card for you. What do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. We've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Message for Sagittarius. Thank you. We have, take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. I mean, I always say when that kind of message comes out in a reading, just know your facts, be fully versed and comfortable if you are taking some kind of chance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, And that is what you attract for yourself and others. What we put out is what we get back from the universe. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. So, Sagittarius, the Seven of Wands is really about standing your ground, persevering, having that sense of determination to overcome anything that is opposing you, challenging you. So, and you're well within your power to do that with this energy. Yes, it does take hard work and perseverance with this energy, but you will overcome what you face. Sometimes it can be internal challenges, can also be external things that you might be dealing with as well. So sometimes we have to defend and protect our financial security. Sometimes we have to defend and protect what's important to us. You know, sometimes we have to decide if you're feeling in a situation where you are constantly having to defend yourself and justify yourself and firefight, then you might be asking yourself, is it worth it? You know, constantly it's exhausting, it's tiring, and constantly, sometimes we feel that we're dealing with, regular daily challenges in this kind of energy. And you have to kind of take a position and say, it's time to face this, deal with it, and overcome it once and for all. So these are the energies at play. We can defend and protect for, moral reasons, financial reasons, what's important to us. Well, we can also ask ourselves, if this is a constant thing, is it worth it? And if so, I'm going to take a stance and deal with this once and for all. So however you're manifesting with this energy, you're well within your ability to face something, deal with it, and overcome it. And this is kind of like doubly enhanced because we've got the Strength card here, and Spirit helping you face something, deal with it, and overcome it, and bring positive change to your situation. Now, sometimes it can, all the time with the Wheel of Fortune, it can be a change, good luck and good fortune, embracing change in your circumstances as well. Having the strength to face and deal with something and see it through and overcome the issue that you face and embrace positive change as a result of that. This is that kind of energy here. Divine timing and orchestration is at play in your life. Good luck and good fortune. It can represent a chain of events unfolding for you here, Sagittarius. Almost in a synchronistic manner. Obstacles being removed. Sometimes people coming into your life for a specific reason. Things opening up for you to embrace change. That transmutable of endings and beginnings. This is that kind of energy. So however this is for you here, Spirit is really helping you face something, deal with it, and overcome it. And this is the energy at play. The Star and the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can sometimes be an energy here where, these energies can be, sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. If you're bringing in the change here, Sagittarius, it might well be that you're deciding, it's time to move forward in faith and even move in a new direction. For some of you, if you're feeling constantly challenged in your current circumstances, this is that kind of energy here where, and sometimes it's challenging because you're not getting the money that you feel that you deserve for all the work that you do. For others of you, it can just be that kind of energy here of self-preservation, self-protection, self-value, self-appreciation, and not giving to a situation that's not for your highest good anymore. So this is that kind of energy here where you might be deciding to move forward in faith. You might be hoping, if you're taking action, that something is going to come off here. I feel for a lot of you, if that's the case, there's an offer. Sometimes we then have to kind of sort out the fine details. It's a little bit overwhelming as well because we're juggling, moving from what was to what will be as well. We need to adapt and respond. Sometimes when this comes in this kind of energy, we have to say, okay, when can I leave? I need to sort out the practicalities. I need to kind of like organize myself. This is that kind of energy when we feel a little bit overwhelmed because we're kind of really wanting to move to the other thing, but we still have things to sort out. So we're kind of in that flux of moving from what was to what will be as well. But the Knight of Pentacles is an offer, a job offer, a business opportunity. Can also be a sum of money to do something with. So there's an energy here, Sagittarius, where if you are looking to move from where you are because it's too testing, then there is a job. Again, this can also be to do with defending and protecting your financial stability, having the strength and resilience to face challenge head on. This can be the Miser card. Well, it's always the Miser card, but it's really an energy here when we have to be careful with money, when we have to be conservative, when we have to also choose what we give to and what we don't give to as well. But how you're dealing with a situation here, Spirit is likely bringing some blessing into you. Sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. It could well be if you've gone through some significant change that might have affected your money, career, finances. This can be about getting back into work, back into employment in some way as well. Spirit bringing some kind of blessing. You're being told in this energy, move forward in faith. But I feel as a result of how you have managed yourself throughout some kind of experience, there is an energy here at play here, Sagittarius, where there is an offer coming in. Sometimes we can also choose between two offers with this kind of energy too. But this feels like you are extremely productive, grounded, practical, understand what's important to focus on in bringing in the change. And that's the main energy here. We face, we deal, we overcome, and we bring in the change with this kind of energy. And Spirit is supporting you. And again, you might find here, you might feel like there could be a blessing bestowed on you this month. You might feel blessed. These energies can be in a practical way in terms of money, the offer. Because, these energies can be very powerful in terms of when we feel like we've been watched over, when our spiritual faith can also be renewed, when we feel that sense of new hope and optimism in our circumstances, that something is unfolding for us, and it's almost that kind of synchronicities. You might experience coincidences. You might bump into somebody that you haven't seen for a while, or someone might be presented in your life, for a reason. All of these energies are when we have to surrender and trust that, it's leading somewhere. Good luck, good fortune. So this is that kind of energy here, Sagittarius, where I feel in these circumstances that you're in a really powerful, position to defend what's important and overcome it. This is your overarching energy, but you have the power, the creativity, the passion, the action, the dedication, the empowerment with this energy to face something, deal with it, and overcome it. And these are the energies at play. And sometimes we just feel now is the time to take that stance because it's time for change. These are the energies at play for you here, Sagittarius. Now, I will say here, Sagittarius, there is an additional message with these cards as well in terms of money, that if you are kind of in some kind of bidding process or bartering process, or again, selling something or buying something, stand your ground and don't settle for less. No matter what story you're told. And I feel this is about being resolute, and being courageous in that kind of energy of not settling for less. And I feel that it will go well for you in terms of, getting a sum of money on that basis as well. Because sometimes this can be sometimes buying or selling something, but at the right price. So the right offer coming into you, or you making the right offer in some way. If you're kind of like buying or selling something, or there's a bidding process or bartering going on, you just know what you need to do and don't back down will be the energy here as well. Let's see what we have for you because you might feel that there's a little bit of a stubborn energy with some kind of bartering process, but it will be resolved and obstacles will be removed. When someone realizes that you're absolutely standing your ground and digging your heels in and not backing down, then there is give in that situation. And that's the other thing that I need to tell you. So in terms of love, romance, and relationships, this whole thing might well be affecting a relationship as well. The Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords, when we talk about the Seven of Wands, it might well be here, Sagittarius, that you may well have romantic feelings for someone and they might have them for you. They might not have expressed them yet. And it might well be that they're working up the courage to kind of speak to you. There is also a fear, I feel, with this kind of energy of another person or people being interested parties too. So this is when I feel in this scenario with the Seven of Wands, this is that kind of energy when someone is starting a conversation with you or asking you out. Certainly in terms of new love, somebody is expressing their romantic feelings because they're defending against the threat of losing you to someone else. Now, you could also see that in terms of, existing relationships as well. Someone being threatened, someone feeling threatened by someone else. And again, deciding to pay even extra attention to you. Deciding to even move forward in terms of love, romance, and relationships, and even being open to deepening a commitment in a relationship here. Because they're defending you, defensive against someone else. So there could well be someone else on the scene where, again, it might well be that it can force someone to kind of step up and do the right thing. Now, the thing that I'm saying here, Sagittarius, is Spirit does that sometimes in this energy to kind of move things on, because to kind of get you to where you need to be, to remove obstacles and barriers, and to get someone to step up and just do the thing. And have the strength and courage to kind of do the thing and bring change in. So this is also kind of like a quirky energy that certainly in terms of new or even existing relationships, someone is stepping up, someone is moving forward. And it's sometimes just that way, of Spirit helping you just move things forward in terms of the love and romantic front. Because the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, it could be a workplace thing, but it's not limited to that. This is just that kind of energy. It's about needing to kind of respond, adapt and be flexible, just kind of respond to a situation and kind of move forward, maybe to a more concrete footing here, whether it's to do with new relationships. For some of you, it could be a work thing. For others of you, it could well be to do with just new love and romance. For others of you, it could well be even purchasing something. Or if you have a new job, a new business opportunity, you're kind of like, now is the time to move things forward in other areas. And again, there can well be a level of threat sometimes involved, like somebody on the scene or someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's actual reality, but it is sometimes a way of just pushing things forward to get people where Spirit wants you to be. So this is that kind of energy here where somebody could be expressing new feelings for you. It could also be someone could be wanting to move forward with you in terms of an existing relationship. And again, sometimes because there's a kind of territorial energy with this. Defend and protect. It can be other areas of life as well. If it's not a person, it can sometimes be, certainly in terms of in money areas, if someone is now embracing positive change in money areas. On the romantic front, sometimes there can be a threat, of losing that person, or that person just having other things going on in an area of life that romantically one person isn't involved in, So whatever the scenario is, there is just an opportunity. Someone is absolutely expressing their feelings to you. And it's beautiful, moving forward. however the circumstances apply, and each of your circumstances might be different, but it's kind of stepping up and just sometimes facing our fears and just going for it. Removing obstacles is the kind of name of the game here. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Let's see what we have as an angel message to finish off your reading. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Thank you. Again, a chain of events unfolds to get you to where you want to be. We have Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel will help you find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. Your affirmation, I am cleansed within the violet flame. So some of you might need to hear that in the month of June, sometimes we just have to make peace with a situation and embrace change. This is that kind of energy here. Whatever you need to face, deal with and overcome here, Sagittarius, this is what I see for you. Bottom of the deck, we have flexibility. Life, when we also make peace with scenarios, and again, we can forgive ourselves, forgive others. It can be scenarios that can be recent, can be of the past as well. But when we allow ourselves to let that kind of energy go, we open up to the present, and that's the fundamental energy as well. Flexibility. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be opened to you, and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem. So look at things with eyes of love and expectation. The life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. Your affirmation, I am free and flexible. And the kind of flexibility is key. We just need to adapt and respond, be flexible, that kind of energy with this. But I feel it's leading somewhere this month. And even more flexible than we have been even before. Certainly, in terms of romance, especially in existing relationships, this is somebody who is wanting to move forward. And that's what I'm seeing for you, in a strong sense of, stepping up, moving forward. And again, for others of you, very powerful in terms of offers and opportunities for change, financial. Love that your planet is here. Good luck, good fortune. Divine timing and orchestration is at play. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for the month of June 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.